Hey, will you take the puppies out to pee pee real quick? I'll be back. Wait, yeah, the key's in the car. All right. Hey guys, so I'm back on. I guess the last one was connected to my car. The video was connected to my car. The audio. So it was coming through my car that was. Oh shoot. I didn't bring the. I'm not on Starlink, so I'm gonna have to switch to cell data. Not sure where to put you guys. It's not like I can really just hold you like this. It's amazing how flippin' cold it was here overnight. Thank you. So the audio is connected through my car. I'm trying to figure out how to set you guys up. Ooh. I think I have back here, if I can. Yeah, see, I can put you guys on this thing. Pretty sure. Yep, you'll screw right on there. So let me figure out where. I'm testing out the thing, all right? I'm testing out, you guys are on the gimbal right now, and I'm gonna put it on this suction thing because I need some coffee. It's not gonna work out between us if I don't have coffee. And I don't have to have it first thing in the morning. That's fine. I won't have it first thing in the morning. That's fine. Let me put you down. Ugh. And then, I was at one of those stores last. We're gonna go get the Starlink. We're gonna go get the Starlink generator. Let's go get the Starlink generator. And we'll plug in the Starlink. And this thing isn't really doing what it's supposed to be doing. Sorry. Hey, good morning. Let's see. There we go. What was I gonna get? Oh, the generator for the Starlink. Okay, there it is. It's heavy. Just a Starbucks. I'm just going to Starbucks with my big heavy generator. See, we're getting ready to go adventure overlanding filmmaking. So we're testing out and making sure all this gear, all this gear is working properly. Which means making sure the Starlink is working properly. There we go. Let's plug in a Starlink. All right. This is a Jackery solar generator. And that's the Starlink. Can you dig it? Okay, now I've got to figure out how to set you guys up. Ooh, it's cold. Ooh, it's cold. Eee. It's so cold out. All right. Surprised at how well that thing is standing up, actually. I need a little piece of gum. That strain that I smoke, it makes my eyes dry and gives me cotton mouth for a minute. The Starlink, hold on, let me see if it's up. Like rerouting and diverting. If someone's already like on the sidewalk with their dog hanging out where you want to go, you go around. It's no big deal. You can cross the street, you can go around the buildings. There's just a million different directions you can go. So last night, I was standing there with Buddy and we were just hanging out and he's sniffing the grass and everything, and a woman was walking up the sidewalk. She diverted, but instead of just continuing on the outside sidewalk, she came back up. Like, she literally just went around the building to make a point. She could have just crossed the street, right? But so she comes up and she starts then walking the other way, which is, I didn't really think anything of it. I did think it was a little weird that she just did that, but she started walking the other way. So I'm just there with Buddy. I've got my hood on, and all of a sudden there's a commotion. You know, Buddy is not aggressive or anything. He's not barking or anything, but he went to the end of his leash and this other dog is barking at him. I'm like, what the fuck? And I look up and she's 10 feet from me now. Suddenly, with her dog barking. And she really quick grabs poop bags and walks away the other way, like speed walking as fast as she can. Like a block. She keeps going for like a block. I can see her. Like there's another poop bag thing down there. It's just the weirdest thing. And then I was going to tell you guys my story about the angel. I had some really interesting encounters yesterday, and I almost accidentally got away with theft. I didn't mean to steal. I accidentally got away with theft twice. And of course I, was like, oh my God, and I went and I fixed it. Last night I went into one of those stores where you shouldn't buy ever any kind of food stuff because there's always something wrong with it. I bought those little sesame things that are so good, sesame and honey little bars for the road while we're traveling. That shit was burned AF. Burned. How are you gonna sell me some burned AF food? So I've got to take all that garbage back. I forgot that I promised myself not ever to buy their food anymore from those places. But sometimes you think, oh, it's such a good deal. Yeah, it's because there's something wrong with it. The oil is rancid, it's bad, something's wrong with it. And you would think that they wouldn't sell that to people, but they do. And they just know you're not going to return it. Anyway. So, there was this Nike, like a back brace, like a real nice stiff back brace, and I put it on me over my sweater to see if it would fit, and I'm like, let me test it out, and I'm walking around. I go check out, do the thing, leave the store, get in the car. I realized I've got this back brace on, I never paid for it. I made it out of the store with a sensor on. I was like, oh my God, I accidentally stole it. I ran back inside and paid for it. I should have it on right now. I'm not trying to steal stuff, yo. I am not trying to steal stuff. Am I hurt? My feelings are hurt. I'm very hurt, darling. I am so hurt. Are you asking about my back? My back is broken. I'm gonna go right here next to this little Kia. I'll order in a second. Buck the plumber, how you doing, honey? Hold on, I can turn this heat down now. I told you it would get banned for real. What would? Hey, Ark, how are you? I know I didn't set up this live stream. It's not subscriber only, but if you do happen to like hanging out with me, we're going to be adventuring very soon. All of February, March, and much of, if not all of April, we're doing adventure filmmaking. We're making content for a few different channels and going out in the world. I am making an alternate itinerary that's going to take us more into warmer weather. I just don't want to run into, no offense, a bunch of LA people, honestly. I'm sorry for what they're going through, and I don't want to run into a bunch of them. And they're going to go to the warmer places, so I left California. I love California. It's the best state, but until they manage it better, I can't. It's too painful. You know, it's like being with someone who destroys themselves. After a while, you have to cut your ties because it's too painful to be connected to them. That's how I feel about Southern California. Now, Northern California is amazing. That's where we're planning on spending some time. And here in the desert, I'm thinking maybe we can go out and back and out and back and out and back instead of maybe just a huge, long, big one. I'm thinking of alternate things that are maybe, I don't know. Praise the Lord. Yes. Cranston, hi, honey. Dorado Hills. I don't know what you're talking about. I need some glasses. I don't know if I brought any. But you can see how, like, I'm not as functional when I don't drink coffee. As soon as I drink coffee, I'll be able to string together sentences more effortlessly. I don't know if that's good or bad. But talking without coffee is literally exhausting. So I didn't start drinking coffee till I was in my early 20s, and beer for that matter. And I realized that I should have had coffee my entire life, especially for school when I was a child. I was nonverbal till I was like almost 4 or something like that. And I understand it's because it's exhausting. Talking is physically, it's like a workout for me. I can feel it in here. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but the more I talk, the more it hurts and I want to be quiet. Unless I drink coffee, and then I'm like, I don't even feel like going to get my coffee. I need coffee so bad. I'm an extroverted introvert. There's certain environments. If I hang out with neurotypicals, I am extremely exhausted afterwards. It taps my reserves 100%. If I hang out by myself or with other neurodivergents, I'm energized by that engagement. What coffee is my favorite? Some with caffeine in it. I don't care. Coffee and pizza It takes a lot to make a bad pizza, right? It takes a lot to make a bad coffee. Well, I mean, I do it pretty frequently, but um oh my god. Oh, I live in a body. Or really, a body lives in me. The other thing is that I haven't been. I quit drinking coffee. Shoot, I really need to think about this. I quit drinking coffee and quit taking the Advil and all that. And see, I've got to remember this. You guys help me remember this. I'm still a female with a cycle. And I'm feeling that cycle come around, and it's like starting to kick my ass. But I don't want to rely on coffee and painkillers. I don't take pharma meds. I can't, and I'm glad I can't. That stuff makes me really, really ill. I had a C-section, and I wouldn't take their morphine. They're like, what? 24 hours after a C-section, and I'm on Tylenol with codeine. Well, and I snuck in MJ, Cedar-Sinai Hospital in Beverly Hills. Yeah. I snuck in marijuana. That's the business. That was how I managed. You guys are doing pretty good there in your little setup. I like it. I like it. Beanbags and coats, they're good. All right, so I want to go inside, but then they're going to need to scan. Oh, no. Oh, yes, I do. I've got points. I'm going to go into Starbucks and place my order. I prefer to order ahead of time, but then I'll have to hang up on you guys. And I love you all so much. Smash that like button until your bell is solid white. That's the all bell. Or you'll never see me again. I'm full of myself. Aw, sweetie. Oh, what's the matter? You having a bad life? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey. It's going to be a beautiful day. The sky is nice and blue. It's really, really, really cold out, though. And, but I need to go out, you guys. I need to get in nature. I keep saying that every day, don't I? Because we're getting ready to take our trip. But I need to get in nature today. Today. I can barely read this because I'm not wearing my reading glasses. Michelle? Oh, yeah. Hey, Frank. Hi, honey. How are you doing? Ashley. Hello, gorgeous. Sergio. Hi, honey. Rob, are you okay, sweetheart? What's going on? Father Guido. Hi. Sergio. Sergio says something with an emoji that I can't see. Doing great this morning. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and get my coffee. Let's go. It's cold, so I'm going to run. I should wear my coat, huh? I'm not using the app for this gimbal, but I am using the gimbal today. Ooh, glasses. Hey, now. Oh, I have a personal cup too. Not only do we help save the world and 10 cents, but we get 25 points. And with every 100 points, you get a free brew. Why wouldn't you do that? I hope they're not scared of my frownies. Hold on. Let's see what we can make happen here. Whoa! Just testing the gear. Yeah. So when you bring your own cup in instead of using one of their cups, you save 10 cents. And they give you get 25 reward points. And with 100 reward points, you get a free brew. I rarely go to Starbucks, but sometimes you gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta dance with the devil. Pistachio latte.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I think I'm ready. So, hold on one second.
Oh, yeah. I can do decaf.
No, I have decaf at home. That's why I'm here. Because I'm like a zombie. This is. I've tried so many times. It gives me shoulder cramps to drink coffee sometimes. You know, it's like just the tension. So that hazelnut oat milk shake espresso looks good, but I want something hot. I don't want espresso. Let's just do a Pike's Place with oat milk.
Okay. Do you want to add hazelnut syrup to it?
No, I don't know.
Just oat milk.
Oh, a personal cocktail.
Okay.
And let me find. Hold on, guys. I gotta get my app. I'm getting the thing. Here we go. Let me put it back on the thing. You guys are part of the Oh, thank you so much. I'll get it together. Thank you. I was not recording you, just so you know.
No, you're good. No worries.
Alrighty, thanks.
I see so many people there.
Oh, I bet you
Yeah, so
do.
you're
I
all
bet you do. Me and my frownies. See how cold it is? They should have fire pits out here. I would do that. If I had a coffee shop, I'd put a bunch of like a big, huge fire pit. This thing is burning my hand. Oh my God. Holy fuck, it's hot. I should have got a little sleeve. You're all so good. You're so behaved well today. You're just sitting there like I told you to do. Let's crank up that heat. That's a hot coffee. Oh, it's so good. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all have Porsches. I must make amends. Okay, so, Cranston, here's what you need to know about Starbucks. This little Pike's Place right here is, you can come in and get a brew. And you can get refills in the store. You know, if you're like hanging out and drinking coffee, you get a refill. So go in and get yourself a tall, hang out, do your thing. You get free refills on brew. Really anything of lesser value. So let's say you buy some kind of big expensive coffee drink, right? Well, you can go back up and just ask for a little brew refill, and it's free. And if you get their app, listen, I'm not a fan, okay? But sometimes you need a coffee. But if you get their app, every time you buy coffee, you're getting points. And it's so easy. They accrue so fast if you do your personal cup. If you import a little bit of money onto the Starbucks app, then you get double points. So like, you're gonna get a free brew every week or cup, you know, like every week. So then you end up with free coffee. Right now I've got so many points that I could go in and get, like, I don't know, by the store probably. So this just cost me some points, like, I don't know how many points, but whatever. I earned 25 points with my little cup. So just saying. The other way you can save a lot of money, the Petco rewards app, it's like 20 bucks a month, but you get back an immediate 15, and you save a shit ton of money on top of that on your dog food, plus you get 10% off your animal food that's registered under the thing. So each animal, just, if you have 5 dogs, just register 1 dog. It doesn't matter. So, what? You save 10% on all your purchases at least, and then you get 10% curbside pickup. Plus you get your rewards points. Plus every like 7th bag of food is free. So when you do all that math, paying to get a discount, do the math. I make way more back because I pay for a discount. I did the math. When you pay the $20 a month, you get $15 back in points. That takes $20 off your purchases right there. Plus you save 10% on everything and 10% on curbside pickup. So there's 20% every single time you buy. And you get a free 7th bag food. I've compared it to Chewy. It's much, much better than Chewy. Literally. I've done the cost comparison. I've been with the Petco rewards for years, and their normal price on their bag of dog food is like 60 bucks right now, 60, 65 bucks. I regularly get them for 40, sometimes free, but like the average when I cost the free and the full price bag, it's like 35, 40 bucks a bag. So I'm saving like 40%. Icky, no, honey, listen, I don't know if you're a Gen Xer or what your problem is, but we have to buy things sometimes. It doesn't mean we're always getting ripped off. Okay? It doesn't mean we're always getting ripped off. Capitalism is not the devil, you guys. There's nothing wrong with making a living and making a profit. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. The beauty of our country is that we live in a capitalist society or a socialist society, depending on how you want to do it. If you want to be a socialist here, you can. There's all kinds of programs if you want to be a socialist. You know? You can get food stamps. You can get housing aid. You can get free medical insurance. All kinds of stuff available. Drive to Chinatown to look for jackfruit. I actually saw jackfruit in Safeway. Like this fucking big. Should I buy it and eat it? I mean, what do you use it for? Coffee is good. What should we do now? I have a charger cable. This might connect you to the car. Hang on. Are we good? Let me know if we lose audio. Did we lose audio? Okay, so this is uplifting. These are frownies. Fuck you too. How you doing, honey? Essential oil. Uplifting essential oil. I'm not gonna read. Hey, detailed gaming. I'm not reading that. I don't know you at all, and you're coming with like a whole paragraph, and like the first sentence I see, it's something personal and sexual, and we don't know you. I'm sorry. We don't know you. We're not talking about that with you, sweetie. Baby. Usually people would come in here and be like, hey, how's it going? And get to know us first before, you know. That's the first step, social etiquette, is just when you come into a room, you say hello. All right. I thought I saw a leave in here. Ooh, there's one. Look at a leave. Yes. Why the AC on? That's so stupid. Where should we go now? Fuck you too. You can get rid of them if you want to, honey. I'm gonna leave that to you. There we go. Is that better? Sorry. The sun will come all tomorrow. Where are we going? I didn't bring my purse or anything with me. I don't like when people pull right up next to me. I thought my windows were a lot darker tinted than they are. I want tint on these windows. I don't like people being able to see me as well as they can. I thought I had some privacy tint here. I don't. Like almost none. I don't like people looking at me in traffic. Yeah, the back is all dark privacy. Excuse me. Oh, that generator slid a little bit. Well, I do want to go somewhere. Do you guys want to go somewhere? But I'm not prepared. I didn't bring my like anything. So I would like to get prepared and then go out. Oh, see, they've got very dark tint on their front windows and one of those big black metal baskets. I want one of those on top of my car. It won't block the sun because I've got this big sunroof. It won't block the sun if I've got a metal basket on my roof, right? Right. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, whoa. I Never seen anybody do that thing you do before. Wow, they say. Doesn't that remind you of Ethel from the Archie Bunker show? Edith Bunker. Hey. I'm just sleepy, that's all there is to it. Maybe I'll just go out in nature and do a sleep stream. Would you guys like that? A nature sleep stream? Because I'm so tired. I think I'm just about ready to start my menses, my Aunt Floey. Whoa! Sorry, having some technical difficulties here. Sorry. Yeah, whatever. I don't care if you guys know where we live because we don't live here anymore. And I'm glad we don't. I'm neurodivergent. I can't live like this at all. I need to be around not people, not these kind of people, and not in this kind of place. You guys, this place is called Harvest, and they don't have anything you can harvest. They've got a ton of landscaping, but nothing that can be harvested. They have probably, I mean, hundreds maybe of lavender bushes that grow, these huge lavender bushes, and they just cut them down and throw them away. They don't have beehives around. They don't use the lavender for anything. All the trees are just regular trees, whereas they really could and should be apple trees, fruit trees. Oh, don't park there. That's my parking space. Oh, it's Sunday. I guess I can park where the fucking how many parking spaces are they gonna take, man? I'm sorry to get irritated, but apartments are supposed to only use one parking space on the street and one in their garage, and these people are always parking both of their vehicles on the street, and it's like, then I have to park in a no parking space. It's very irritating. But see, they don't get it. That's the thing. They don't get it because they only think about themselves. That's the thing. And that's why I need to move out of here. I would feel horrible if I was taking up 2 parking spaces when I had a garage. But they don't care. I would feel horrible if my kids were creating mental disturbances in someone. Not that I could do anything about it, but I would feel horrible. They don't. They have no clue. And this is why I need to be away from people. I care about people. And way more than I should. I do. I care about everything way more than I should care about it. And that's not necessarily healthy for me. So I'm learning to care a little bit more about just not. Oh, wow, let's see. Oh, am I a racist? How? That's interesting. How so? Let it go. Yeah. Hey, Steve Jackson. Me too. Where are you at? That's such bad grammar. Where you at? It's where are you? my seat heater on anymore. This is so nice. It's got front and back row, front and second row. The newer ones have front and third row heat. But maxed out? What's your problem? Who are you, honey? What are you guys? Is there a fight going on? There's 2 Steves and a maxed out. These are called frownies, Tetro. What they do is they smooth out. They trade. There's this forehead trainer, basically. Oh. What is it, Steve? What do you want to know? I don't know you. Are you asking invasive questions or something? I just can't stand inconsiderate people. They say Japan is very considerate and conscientious of other people. Is it true? Is it true, or is it a myth? I need to know. Hey Bradley, how is it going? How are you? How are you, Bradley? Anyway, so these things keep me from frowning. Steve, okay, that's very fascinating news. Oh, is there some sunlight somewhere? Kind of, almost, maybe. Sunlight. Go move your car, please. Oh my God, they're moving furniture out. Are they moving out? Are they moving into a new unit? Oh my God. They're moving into the unit that I wanted, I bet. They are. They're moving the Asian family into the unit I wanted. That is up and down. The one that's been empty for over a year, they're moving right now. They're literally carrying all their shit over to that apartment, I think. Or they're throwing away their couch. Let's just see what's the reality. I'm curious to know if they're throwing away their couch or moving. Should I go see? Should I do reconnaissance? Am I nosy? Ah! So what happened is I had this Asian guy upstairs who was never home. Like, he was literally not there for 8 months. Then suddenly he shows up with kids, little children, and they're running around upstairs, and it was literally like bombs going off. And now they're moving, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just watching everything around me. It's just so weird, and I just want to get out of here and away from people so desperately. I'm definitely not cut out to live in a community like this. You know, people, non-playable characters. No. No more non-playable characters. Smoke pot to stop frowning. All right, let's try that. Let's smoke some pot to stop frowning. Baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. I don't care. I don't care. So you know what's crazy is that last year I asked to get out of my lease. They wouldn't let me out of my lease. I asked to move. They said they didn't have the kind of 3-bedroom I wanted, even though that one was sitting there empty for now over a year. And now they're moving in the family above us into that unit after they told me there was no units available. And they begged me to renew my lease. And I said, I don't know. We're going to go month to month for a second. And then when I asked to renew my lease, they're like, no. And as a matter of fact, we're evicting you. Because they didn't like my survey. Because I said the front office females are immature and unprofessional. They are. I thought that those surveys, I thought the resident surveys would be confidential, and I certainly didn't think that they can kick you out for not liking what you said about them. I said they're unprofessional and immature, and they speed through here. They do. So I've watched the managers now drive through here starting really, really slow now. And I walked around here, and there's all kinds of stuff in people's windows, but the manager asked me to remove a white sun diffuser. Because why? Because she couldn't tell me to take the menorah out. Her name is Kristen McCabe. Kristen McCabe. Tell me she's going to be a fan of my menorah. No, I don't think so. Just saying. I should have put up a Palestinian flag next to it. But what I'm seeing now is the wrath that's going to ensue, because she's the one that left that apartment sitting there for a year empty. This is weird. And I hope I don't want to hope bad things on people. I'm sorry. I'm mad though. I am tired of being treated like garbage because I don't act like a female that's afraid of people. I need to be away from people. You got to have your own determinism. The best thing my family could have done for me was enforce, impose, do something, impress upon me. I needed to own a home or own my own, just own a home. I need to own where I live, and no one can kick me out of my home. So I tell my children, I'm impressing upon my children. Oh, they've got 3 cars. Oh, they're leaving. Yay. Hold on, you guys. I need to move my parking spot, and you might fall over. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Hold on. I'm parking. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. Anyway, hold on. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I think I just lost power in my gimbal. Okay, well, it was on for a little. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It's so weird because you've got like this boy that lives above me, And I thought he was maybe like 6 or 7, but he's got a man voice. My older son is 6'5" before shoes and curls. So when he was that size, he was like 4 or 5. So there's like a little tiny person with a man voice. It's weird. They must be. Oh, they are. I think they're moving into that place. That's so devastating. No, it's not. I don't care. It's just that I wanted it for so long that, yeah, that's right. I took your spot. Sorry. You go park by the mailboxes now. Anyway, whatever. No one just moved out. They just figured it out, I think. So I need to get out in the sun. I need to get out in nature. I'm like, I do live in a fishbowl here. Not good at parallel parking. So I live where these 2 streets converge, like the main drag through this place. So people speed through here. People and their dogs are stupid. Off-leash dogs. This is called Harvest at DeMonte Ranch in Reno. They had a dog attack incident. I had complained about these dogs, and many people had complained about these dogs, vicious on their porch. There's another one up there that does the same thing. They're always out on the porch barking at people viciously. Well, these particular dogs, the owners would just open the door and let them go outside alone by themselves. So a couple occasions they attacked these neighbors, and then the last time they did it, I guess there was a bite and a hospital stay and stuff like that. Well, the woman posted on nextdoor.com about it. And she's like, well, I can't say anything about it on the community post for legal reasons. And I'm like, but I can. Well, management refused to post to the community that there were loose, dangerous dogs out to protect the bad dog owners. And these people up here, their dog viciously barks at everybody every time they walk by. So after a while, you got to remember not to walk by there, basically, is the thing. There's these animals, and they're big dogs. It's like when little yippy dogs do it, that's one thing. But when the big dogs, it's scary for you and your dog. It makes your heart jump, right? So that's another reason why I can't with people and their dogs. And then the people who let their dogs, like, at the end of the leash and yipping at everybody, and it just makes it really uncomfortable. I don't like that. And people do leave their dog shit sitting around, and it's like, really? They think if it's little, it's kind of like cigarette butts. It's so little, it doesn't really exist. And where's the white dog shit these days? There's no more white dog shit. Remember, it used to turn white and just go away? It must be all the preservatives in the food, right? Right? I want to get land and build my own home off grid. Yeah, so no sound. Is there still no sound? Is there sound now? Let's see, I can unplug. I don't need to be plugged into that thing. Oh, okay. Hey, Punch Monkey with the flip. See, coffee's good. Well, the food must just have so much preservative in it now. Do y'all remember me telling you that my older son Corey went to the store and he got apples that were cut and peeled and then put in a plastic container? Like, apples already come in a container, but whatever. So I open it up and I get this blast of preservative smell, and I close it back up and I'm like, you need to return these things and these things, because combined this and another fruit was like $15. Don't buy pre-cut fruit. That is such a waste. So he didn't take it back and he didn't take it back. And don't you know, like a month, 2 months later, those apples are still sitting in the fridge and they've not turned brown at all. Elise, hi honey. Alfie, hi honey. I want to tell you guys about these cool experiences I had, but I just don't feel like talking that much right now. I will. I need to eat. I don't know. I feel like I'm about to Aunt Floey maybe in the next couple days. I hope it's soon. Your dogs like apples? Well, not those apples. Those apples are full of preservative and it's disgusting. Oh my God. They're moving the Asian family into the house I wanted. This is the Lord protecting me. It's easy to get comfortable. It's easy to get comfortable in life. And just get stuck because you don't want to do things that are hard or uncomfortable. And I suggest that you do things that are hard and uncomfortable, both, in the direction of the things that you truly desire. Don't let anything stop you from doing the things that you love and truly desire. The discomfort, the shakeup, the upheaval maybe in your life, the things that you might grow like attached to, and then you kind of like fear releasing them. Those are exactly the things to get rid of. Those are exactly the things to get rid of in your life. It's just, how easy is it to get comfortable with the same routine, the same place that you live, the same furniture setup, the same neighbors, the same everything that you do every single day, even if you're not really living your dreams. It's too easy to get comfortable with that stuff. Are you doing what you want to do with your life? Then you're too fucking comfortable. If you're not doing what you want to do with your life, you're too comfortable, bro. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Go. I'm happier in my car than in my place. I'm literally happier in my car. This is the best seat in the house. It's got this like heated seat, temperature control, lumbar. Look at all these, look at the view. And you guys are here with me. Oh shit. I got my piece. Just in case. Just a little one. Dance with me, dance with me, dance with me, oh. I've never seen anybody do that thing to before. They say. Do you know that Jews drink coffee and alcohol? And they say that that's a common thread of the super elderly. Coffee and alcohol. Where's my glasses? I'm so tired of looking for glasses. Yeah, this is a Subaru Ascent Limited. I've got 3 rows. So right now I just have the one seat of the middle row. I'm going to take out that seat and that row. It's going to give me like 6 inches of depth for storage. And then my bed goes here. And then the animals will go there. And the humans will go here, here, and here. The trailer will pull all of the production gear and all of the camping gear and all of that stuff. So when we stop and unload, then this becomes my little house. Of course, we have the 3 seats. So the second row seat, this is production. So right next to production will be like the whole digital setup. We've got the Starlink, we've got the solar generators, 2 solar generators, the Jackeries. 1 Starlink. So, and then we have the car jumper and air tire compressor inflator thing with USB ports and all that shit, right? The solar generators have regular plugs to plug in the Starlink and whatever else we want to plug in. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be overlanding and making adventure videos for you guys. I just love it. I can't wait to get out there. If you want to really see what's going on, make sure you do subscribe here and smash the bell till it's solid white. That's the all bell. The all bell is solid white. And then you will know about what's going on. And then if you really want to know, then you go to my Patreon and become part of the private community there. Because I can't let people know where I actually am on what dates and things like that. So on my Patreon, I'll be able to do more of that kind of thing. I'll be, you know, I won't have to be so protective. Of where we are. Do you know the other reason I have to drink coffee, you guys? When I don't drink coffee, I can't do brown. I just can't poop all the way. What is that? Like a coffee and a cigarette makes you go. I like that. Okay, so look, there's these groundskeeper guys, right? Here's one of them. He's gonna replace the bag in the can here. Okay, you replace the bag, right? Seems simple enough. Well, I saw the other guy with the cart. He has a hidden stick that has a ruler on it. I saw him hide that shit. He's got a secret place where he hides it and covers it up. He's got a stick and he goes around and he measures. He takes out a bunch of bags and measures how far down it is. So all that shit in the bottom, unless this guy changes the bag, all that shit in the bottom of the thing is old AF. Lori, you know what? I was thinking about maybe we should just go there. I thought about coming to see you. I mean, you know, you have land we can stay on because we're overlanding. We're going to need a video chat, though, so I know it's really you. Yeah, I've seen that movie, Misery. Gotta be careful, don't we, girls? Why do I have my gun in my lap? That would be great. What, the movie Misery? I guess I'll pull my car up a little bit so they have more room. Even though they don't give a fuck about me, I'll give them a little more room to move shit. There. They've got like a huge amount of space. Look. See? I could pull all the way back to there. But instead I pulled forward so they have this huge amount of space right here to move their shit. And that's just how I naturally behave. But what I find is other people don't naturally behave that way. Lori, I will look into it. A girl was the psycho in Misery. It was Kathy Bates. The actress, Kathy Bates. You guys, if you want to, look, it's Sunday. Sunday fun day, babies. We need to watch a comedy. You guys, if you, raise your hand if you want to watch a comedy today. I'll throw out my list of favorites. So, The Rat Race, funny movie. It's the movie, at least at the time, that had the most Oscar winners and nominees, I guess. Whoopi's in it. Master of Disguise is just silly. I'm a psycho in a good way, too. Bedazzled with Brendan Fraser and Elizabeth Hurley is great. You guys, look, I'm going to be really, really honest with you about how I feel about that female, all right? I don't like her. She is not a who is she to talk about anything other? Just act. Shut up and act. Nobody cares about your political opinions, okay, lady? Any of them Hollywood actors, shut up already. Damn. And the other thing is, well, never mind. If I wear a silk bonnet, I get accused of appropriating culture. If I get braids in my hair, I get accused of appropriating culture. But she openly took a Jewish name in order to get calls and parts in Hollywood. She just knew that would help, and she did it. That is appropriation if I ever heard it. So either, I mean, like, fuck you too, probably. What's going to happen is Barron Trump is going to buy TikTok. Watch. Bet you. Trump is going to say, I don't know what's really wrong with TikTok. My son Barron loves it. He loves it so much, he decided to buy it. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be the best plot twist in all of history, because then the whole entire millennial and Gen Xers and alphas will love him. And when he runs for president in 20 years? 15, 20 years? Wouldn't that be cool? I just want to make sure that our president is thinking for himself mostly and not being controlled by sycophants. That's what I want. As long as he does his thing, he needs to bring back his crew that he had on The Apprentice. You know? The crew that he had on The Apprentice, the old dude and the woman. Yeah, well, Barron Trump is got to be 19, right? 68 in 20 years. Okay. Kevin O'Leary, $20 billion TikTok cash offer. Kevin O'Leary. I know his name. Can't place his face. Oh, yes, I do. The Shark Tank guy. Yeah. Okay. What do you guys think about that? Tell me about the good old days when the line between right and wrong didn't seem so hazy. Grandpa, take me back to yesterday. Sometimes it seems like the world's gone crazy. Well, okay, so fuck you too. Think about how much Trump loves Hollywood. Musk. Yeah, I've not heard that one. Grandpa. I think it should be watch Mr. Beast buy it. You guys, okay, hear me out. I actually think Mr. Beast is the Antichrist. You know, they say that, like, you'll have to have the mark of the beast to buy things. Maybe it just meant, like, maybe he'll, like, buy a universe. He'll be like, if you want to be in the TikTok universe, you've got to get a scanner in your head. Or he'll have a game where they track you with the scanner in your hand in your head. And he'll be like, it's the Beast Games or whatever. He's the Antichrist. It's the Beast Games. You know what I mean? He'll sit on the throne, declare himself God. I think it's Mr. Beast. And I don't think it means what they say it means. I think it's just someone, I think we'll see what it means. But I think it's Mr. Beast. I hope he doesn't buy TikTok. I hope like Barron Trump buys it. I think that'd be the coolest possible. If I was a script writer, that would be the shit. And Kylie, is her name Kylie Trump? The granddaughter? She's hot. She needs to enunciate more clearly, however. I don't buy Bitcoin. That's a Ponzi scheme. The millennials didn't reign. Gen X is going to have to take that shit over. The millennials are too emotional about everything to make logical decisions about things. They just don't know how to run shit. They run shit with their emotions. They're turning in, they're moving in that apartment. No, maybe not. They're going pretty far down. Maybe they're moving to the back one. Maybe that one's empty. Or a one on the other side. That would be really interesting. I'm so nosy just because I can see everything and I hate it. I hate living here because I can see too much. I don't want to see everybody's fucking business. I'm one of those dogs, you know, I'm a dog and a cat. I'm a Chinese zodiac dog and I'm a Leo. So I'm always on alert watching like an animal, like a doggy dog. Let me tell you, if they've moved into anywhere around that building, I don't want it anymore. I don't want that. Not that I am moving in there, but I wouldn't want it anymore. If they were moving into one of these other units surrounding that unit, I would be like, oh, fuck no. They just ruined it because they're so loud. When they have their windows open, it's like loud. I'm so excited to get out of here, you guys. Can you tell I need to be in nature? Were you guys with me on my Shasta trip and how incredibly happy I was? I didn't attend Trump's inauguration, but you know whose inauguration I did attend? Actually, it was a victory party, not the inauguration party. Not the inauguration. It was the victory party. Arnold. When he became governor of New York. I was there. Thank you, new guy. Swivel, yep. Peace and prosperity, that's what I want for everybody. Peace and prosperity. What do you think? Should I take them off now? It's so tempting because I want to take them off. It's like, a scab. It's like so fun. I've got to get my car started, this retrofit. The new guy, I agree with you. The Bible has got really, it's a perfect instruction booklet for life. It's got a lot of different things you need to know. The other book I would say that's also really, really helpful is something that's going to help you survive, like the Little House on the Prairie book, where it's got all the books in it because they go through how to live on the prairie. Or just like a book that's actually like how to live out in the middle of nowhere. Trump's rally is today. Okay. Is today, today's not the 20th, is it? I don't know what date it is. So once, thank you. You know what, subscribers and members, I just love you guys. I just do. Get over it. Anyway. Oh, okay. So, there's some things I need to do. There's the dog that barks at everybody. I think he got it trimmed, it looks like. It's a beautiful little Samoyed. You guys know I love dogs. It's the owners that are the issue. When they don't train their animals. I'm not sure if this is the one he's always letting off leash, too. I don't get it. A canine American. I don't know what that is, but yes to that. You know, no dogs off leash. There are so many reasons not to let your dog off leash. Even when you're out in the wilderness. Do you know that a pack of coyotes will send out a juvenile coyote or a female in heat to attract a dog? And then when they lure them in and they're not paying attention, they surround them and attack. And it happens. It can happen like that. It happened 40 feet from me at the most. All of a sudden, 1 second she's here, the next second 40 feet over, she's being attacked by fucking coyotes. 40 feet over in the middle of the dizzy. Okay. And that was Nico. They got her tail and the inside of her thigh. We had to walk out over a mile and she was dripping blood the whole way. I had to put a dog down, unfortunately, but see, I need her now when we're going out in the wilderness, but I think it'll be all right. I'll see her again. They say your animals go, they're there. She was the dog I had visions about. And then she materialized and I had to put her down. But she was only like 2.5, 3 years old, and she was so good. She was such a good dog. In a lot of ways. But the 2 times that people came into the backyard, and when they left the gate open. She got out, and the first time she bit someone, and the second time, what did she do? I don't remember. But I was really afraid she would actually like maul a child. So I knew someone could rehabilitate her. I wish I'd seen the dog daddy then. I just didn't know what to do. I could do it now. I could rehab her now. I think she served her purpose, though, anyway. Trump is being sworn in today as the 19th president of the United States. He will not be a part of the tomorrow because that is the 47th president of the United States. Okay, so is this factual information or is this just like something? Tell me what you're talking about because I like it. If it's true, if it's not true, then tell me more about it. See, she's letting this dog do this, and it's wrong. Oops. Do you see how? Okay. I'll show you. So this woman has behavioral issues with her dog. And I taught her that it's her walk, not her dog's walk. To don't let her dog stand there at all. That's a good girl. Keep there you go. Don't even look, honey. Keep a good girl. Okay, she did a good job right then. And then this lady is picking up her dog and carrying it. Because she doesn't, I mean, it's just like oh my God. This community could have hosted, instead of weekly yoga on the tile floor in the clubhouse, or whatever it is made of, they could have also had weekly community dog training in both of the dog parks here in the community. Weekly socializing and dog training together, right? It would have really made the community a much nicer place. But there's just so many things, like if I had my own apartment community, right? And I think that's like part of the thing too. When I have like a big commune, there's just going to have to be weekly dog training classes because everybody's dog needs to be properly trained. And I'm not saying mine are perfect. Shadow is imperfect. He's a Pyrenees. He acts like it. Yeah, I know it's a corporation. And I'm fine as long as they run it properly. If I'm the shareholder, I'm fine. I want them to run it like a corporation if I'm the shareholder. If I'm the shareholder. I'm fine with it. I'm the one investing in it. I seem stressed. I did drink some coffee. You know, I'm wondering if my anti-flowy is coming. I took a Pamperin and an Aleve, and I had some coffee. Fuck you too. You're only the slaves if you don't know, and if you act like a slave. If you know how to work that shit, you're not the slave. Come on, guys. Come on now. I love you guys, but it's only a slave for the people who think that they're slaves and don't know how to work the system. I get it. You're right. They want to enslave us. Correct. But you don't have to live that way. It's a choice. Contra, hi, honey. Lori. But we don't have to live that way. We can live the way we want to here. We're free like that. We don't have to be enslaved by the corporations. It's a choice. You can unplug and live naturally. You can barter. You can make your own clothes or buy clothes made by your neighbors or American made or whatever. You know, the alternative to these big corporations. We all have a choice, and that's the beauty. Frank, hi, honey. Oh, you had breakfast? Permits to do everything like what? Move to places where they don't do that. There are states where they don't do shit like that. There are things you can do that don't require permits. There's ways. You guys, I did dermaplane or whatever it's called. I did a better job this time. Remember last time I tried that? I literally had slices all over my face. It was like shrapnel wounds. People are willfully giving up their freedoms. They're giving up their freedoms by subscribing to the slavery corporate thing that's been prescribed to us. Don't live that way. And it's fine. Don't live that way. And do you know what would happen, you guys, if we all just didn't buy stuff for like 2-3 days? If everyone in America didn't buy anything for just 1, 2, or 3 days, we take the power back. But no one will do it. Exactly. Easier said than done. It should be very easy. It should be very easy. Trump, he could organize it. He could be like, you know what? What if we did this? If you want to do this, just do it. And let's see the impact, you know? What's up, unknown girl? How you doing? I'm feeling hungry. Do you guys want to go inside with me and eat? I've been trying to eat better. I have a bunch of food. I've been preparing stuff for my kids, but I need to put it in smaller portion sizes because I hate to see half of it rotting in their bedrooms. There's my kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. My kitty. That my kitty. But when they control your money, we're in trouble. So stop using money. If you're living sustainably in your community, you're bartering with your neighbors and you don't need money. Danish unknown girl. Thanks. Kitty, 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 kitty. You know, she's coming with me. I need to get one of those cat habitats. Maybe on top of the car when we're camping. I don't know. But I need like a coyote vest for her. You know those coyote vests? Have you seen them? They have them for dogs too. They're kind of expensive though, but they have like spikes around the neck and down the back and across the back, I guess. Hey, Scott. I got a boogery nose right now. It's pretty bad. Ooh. I need a little, like, I need to go to, like, an esthetician. Don't they handle all that stuff? I need, a crew, like a makeup artist and all that, to make sure that I look good before I go on camera. And if anything bad happens while I'm on camera, they're like, cut, and then they come in and like fix stuff or whatever. I don't really know. I don't know if they're moving out or moving over there. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't care. But I'm hungry. See, I think this little boy is probably sweet, but he's gonna get ruined by his older brother. The older siblings, sorry you guys, but older siblings are typically devious and they corrupt their younger siblings. Parents, you need to really keep your eye on that shit. Don't think that they don't do that. You need to keep your eye on that shit because they do that. I'm a younger sibling. Younger siblings can probably attest. This poor little guy can't pick up the trash and he's going to grab it. He's going to drag it and it's going to open all over the ground. And his older brother is not helping him at all. My son would have helped his younger brother. Go help him, honey. Come on, baby, do it. No. I'm gonna be like, help him! There's just a look on the teenage boy who's an older brother. There's just a look on their face, isn't there? There's some kind of devious look on their face that, what is that look? Underbelly. Scott, thanks, honey. Okay, let's go eat. Now, the nice thing is I'm going to turn off the car and go inside. And I'm going to continue to use the Starlink on top of the car because the solar generator is running. It's not plugged into solar right now, but it is still running, which is very exciting. Oh my God. Oh, shit. Uh-oh, I didn't bring my dugout. Oh, wow. Boof, boof, boof. Boof, boof, boof. Stay down. See, then we've got this thing. I need to charge it up a little bit. Do any of you have any brilliant ideas for me? So this is how... That's not very far. Let's see what's going on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm going to have to change the Wi-Fi. I'm surprised I can't go farther than that. Hold on. Does it look okay to you guys right now, or is it skipping? Bye, Alfie, honey. I need to eat. Oh my God. I don't think you can see that. There's no way you'll be able to see that. You guys, oh, I'll just put you back in my case, whatever. Hold on. Sorry for the jiggling you around. All right, let's go get some food out of the fridge. Oh, we've got a bunch of different stuff. Watch. So that's a fruit salad. It's got obviously bananas. It's got pineapple, pomegranate, and bananas in it. This is avocado. Hold on. Not avocado. That is cucumber, like an Asian vibe. It's got rice wine vinegar. No. Yeah, it's got rice vinegar, a little bit of sesame oil, a little bit of salt, some sugar too, and sesame seeds. This is kale salad. That's lime juice, a little bit of sesame oil, olive oil, salt, which is usually sea salt, massaged well, a little bit of sesame seeds. And I ran out of sesame seeds, but you can use these shelled hemp seeds, which is really super yummy, good for you. 10 grams of protein in 3 tablespoons. And they're very tasty. And here's some chicken that's already chopped up and ready to do something with, like maybe a salad. Here's that there's that fruit salad. I've got sourdough bread, of course. And this is what it's going to be like on the road. Here's arugula, sourdough bread. Here's actually olive tapenade I haven't even opened. Here's the apples that refuse to rot. A little bit of tahini I made out of the paste is in there. Sheep cheese. I've got some meats here. More sourdough bread. I've got a bunch of the Planet Oat Milk Barista Lovers because it was on sale, and another thing of arugula, and some rotting pizza. The tomatoes that taste like Los Angeles freeway. Grape leaves I'm not going to eat. And here's a bunch of, you know what they did? They had Chobani Zero, which was just stevia and monk fruit, and now it's less sugar. Which is also very yummy. You guys, 12 grams of protein. Okay, the acidophilus digest the lactose. So if you're lactose free, you can still eat yogurt, and you can eat sheep and goat cheese all you want. Brie cheese is usually easily digestible, and butter is usually okay. And if you accidentally eat some lactose, just have a little chocolate. So these Lara bars were on sale too. So I got a bunch of those. This is one of my favorites. Peanut butter and chocolate chip and cherry. So these are things that help me eat, like, just help me eat, basically. And here's kale. A bunch more kale. I don't know if I was crazy about the way that tasted. It tasted kind of oddly bitter also, like the LA freeway. And then, of course, you got to have this, you guys. Don't leave home without your green Tabasco. See, what I'm doing is I'm getting everything, like, together mentally for on the road. How are we going to plan and do things on the road, and what do we need when we're traveling, you know? And so that's all of this stuff. We're going to take, like, the Soda Stream doesn't take up any space really, but it's nice to have that carbonated water. It's nice to have carbonation. Although, yeah, we'll have ice. I mean, are we going to really want that on the road? Yeah, fuck yes we are. What else? Oh, so I got this little collapsible bucket. Watch. This little bucket expands up even more. It was only $7.99. Look at it. I can carry 2 gallons of water in it, basically. So this is very good for, who knows, right? It hangs on this little, so this could be a potty. You line it with a liner of some kind, but you know, I mean, I have no problem shitting on the ground and burying it. This could be the dog food water. Or it could just be a bucket if we need one. It can be container if we need one, if we need to carry stuff like firewood, I don't know. And this is a little handle. Yeah, so that's handy to have. Lightweight, you know. I actually have like foldable metal garden things, but they're heavy. And so traveling like this, you really want to stay very lightweight because some of the things are heavy anyway. Like this and the generators and stuff like that add a lot of weight. There's these are different car things that will go in the car after I remove all of that. So getting ready. Here are the here's the box for the solar panels. My producer invested in this off-road gear to make it happen. This is a major production, you guys. We're gonna get some, oh my God. We're gonna make like National Geographic style travel, and that's really what I want to do. I haven't mentioned it before, but that's actually kind of what I'm thinking, and I'm working on a plan to make that part of the plan, to make it part of the itinerary that I'm pitching this to Nat Geo. Yes, solar generator. We have 2 of those. And the Starlink. Now I also have a spare car battery. What can I do with that? Sydney, Ohio. Hi, honey. I'm from Ohio originally, too, up in Sylvania, Ohio, just south of the Michigan border. Ohio girls are weird, right? I know. I need to grab my thing. Come on with me. Oh, I was going to eat. I didn't do that. Shit. Okay. Make sure I eat now. Did I eat all my brie cheese? I did, and that's kind of what I want right now. I'm gonna eat this bread. No, I'm gonna have about, what do I want? A couple bites of fruit? Oh, nope. When I cannot figure out what to eat and I don't want to chew and swallow food, this is what I do to make sure I at least eat something. Planet Oat dark chocolate. This has got 31% of my carbohydrates, which I need carbs. A little bit of sugar. Kind of a lot of sugar. Vitamin D, calcium, potassium, vitamin A, blah, 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 right? Okay, Thams, I like that idea, yes. Amy, hi. Amy, we might reconfigure our trip to be a little bit warmer sooner. Memphis, how are you? What's up, Dre? How you doing? Yeah, let's get... Oh, I might want the avocado, and there's my coffee. Let me go get my duck out. Let's see if the Starlink switches, or if we continue to have, let me know if it drops out, okay? We're gonna take a look and see if it drops out. I think this is unlocked. I need to get all this garbage out of here, because I got a bunch of garbage. I've got a bunch of garbage. When you have kids, if you don't walk around and clean out after the kids every single day, every single time you get out of the car, eventually they leave like a bunch of garbage in there. And some of it's mine too, of course. It's like, well, whatever. I think one of the most important things to have in a car, and I think it should come with cars. Why don't cars come with garbage cans? And why don't cars convert into sleepers? Every car, it seems like, or at least be available. Every car should transform into a sleeper and have all the stuff you need. It should just transform into a sleeper. If someone made a car like that, a whole new car brand that did that specifically, ooh, shit. With the solar generators built into like on the hood, or a Starlink built in and the solar on the hood with just a slight gyroscopic angular thing, or couldn't be gyroscopic. It would have to like just easily follow the sun. Like when you, just a little bit of tilt, you know, it could be on the hood or the bonnet and the top of the car. They used to. Small garbage bins. I mean, what? And sleep. I'm saying they should also float and fly. If there's a flood, they should be submersible or floatable or be able to fly. If there's a really, really, really bad earthquake, all you have to do is be able to hover a couple inches off the ground for a little bit, right? If there's fires, you need to be able to zip out of there real quick. If there's a flood, you need to be able to float at the very least, submerge even better. Just submerge enough. Floating can be dangerous. I don't think this is too much to ask. If I had saved all of our plastic water bottles starting 15 years ago when I came up with this idea, and my house was built on a platform that just continually got stuffed full of plastic water bottles, like a fishnet platform maybe, but with something that was like earthen, so that, and solid, like a tiny continent or island. If it ever flooded, my whole entire house, like an acre, will just float. And those plastic water bottles last a long, long, long time, even in salt water. Oh, you can walk by it. There's a guy in the Caribbean doing that. Tell me, what's he doing? Making a little island out of, tsunamis and... I know, I'm saying, right? And first, you have to be able to dive a little bit. In school, you're thought to go under a desk. Same thing with a nuclear attack. It's like, just go hide under your desk. Do you guys say nuclear or nuclear? If you say nuclear, I want you to know it's actually pronounced nuclear, like nucleus, like nuclear, not nuclear. That's not a word. Thank you. Neither is nother. I don't think nother is a word. It's another. A whole nother. That's not proper. It's another whole thing. Or a whole other thing. It's not a whole nother. What's another? It's like a nugget, a chicken nugget. What the fuck is a nugget? Do chickens have nuggets? No, and nothing is another. There's no nother. Alexa, what does the word nother mean? Nother.
Another can mean one more or an additional or extra. It can also
Alexa,
mean
stop. See? I need to get out in nature. Michael, hi. Twitch, how you doing? I'm more than happy to give grammar lessons. Like lots of people, they think anytime you say like you and I, you and I, you and I, you and I, she and I, but that's not always right. Sometimes it's you and me, him and me. But do you know how to tell the difference? If you would say I went to the store, then you say she and I went to the store. If you would say don't forget me, then you would say don't forget she and me. Don't forget us, you would say, but you know what I mean. Because you wouldn't say don't forget I, you'd say don't forget me. Her and me. Us. That's the easy way to figure it out. Where do you guys want to go today? We should go somewhere outside, of course. So let's see. I don't think there's a hot spring anywhere near me. Ooh, we could go explore this place. Where's that? That's close by. Ooh, is it? That's not close by. What's that place? We should go to, I don't know, what do you guys want to do? I need to get outside. I'm gonna freak out if I don't. What's that place? Oh, Camping Company. I wonder what they make. They make camping gear? That's cool. I just need to get out into the world and start driving. Do you guys want to do that with me? If I get out in the world, ooh. Damn, that's funny. Pool and jacuzzi. So Amy, do you know my email address? Because it would be really, really cool to have a little bit of, if you can throw out some things that might be down in that area warmer, where we can really, really do some cool adventure filmmaking, overlanding. I'm thinking we might want to do that. I think we might divert and go a little bit warmer instead of going a little colder. I think it might just make life easier, and maybe we're ready for a break. I don't know. We can do whatever we want is the beauty. You guys, please don't get stuck doing what you don't want. Okay? Don't get stuck doing what you don't want, please. Do what you do want. Is there anyone out there who wants something but doesn't know how to get it? Like you're stuck? Or are you doing exactly what you want with your life? I hope you are. I'm just, there we go. I'm just doing the edits. You don't use email at all. Yeah, that's what you said. Curious why. Now, I don't like email. It makes me angry. But, oh, Elise, I could tell you, but I got a medical misinformation strike for it. Let me see if I can find someone else's video about it. Hold on. There we go. Hold on one second. Mm. 8 years ago, maybe this guy. Oh my God. Listen, you guys, look at what I just saw. Inhaling nebulized hydrogen peroxide, a treatment for COVID-19. These are the videos you want to watch. Viruses and colds. Look at that. Look at that. you need to research this. They were suppressing this, you guys, I'm pretty sure. Now, you cannot listen to me, too. Do not. This will kill you. Straight 3% can kill you and make you very sick. That's different. Okay, so don't do this. That's very dangerous and stupid. So, with that said, what I learned years ago, listen, I used to be sick first, worst, and longest. Okay? First, worst, and longest. My whole life until I learned this trick. And I've got to kind of say it in code. A very diluted 3%, so you can not really taste it a whole lot, but maybe feel it a little bit. And you can, it's like breast milk. Do you know how you would use breast milk to build your immunity, to cure colds and flus, to eyeballs if there's infections, ears, sinus, whatever, skin, a cut, a lesion of any kind? You use breast milk for that stuff, don't you? One of the reasons, .gov, you can study these journal studies. One of the reasons is because breast milk is very high in that substance, relatively speaking. So is the natural water that's in fruits and vegetables and love juices that we're supposed to ingest into the belly. The whole point is to ingest it into your belly. So let's say I was going to make like a smoothie or any kind of drink or whatever, 24, let's say 12 ounces, 24 ounces, whatever, like a big drink or whatever. I might do like a 3%. And maybe like, half of this, which would be a 1/4 teaspoon. This is what I would do, and I haven't said anything. In a tall, and take it slow. You shouldn't be able to taste it. You might feel it bubbling just a little bit right here. But like I said, you can research it for yourself and see that if it's diluted well, if you're gonna inhale anything, use distilled water. You can put it in a spray bottle mister, but again, if you were to like inhale that, like for example, this is water, and I could mix it together, right? And I could go nebulize it. You have to be very careful though, because it can dry you out and you could lose your voice for a minute and it can make you cough. So if you were to take a tiny, tiny little bit, 1/4 teaspoon in a very tall drink, not tasty, maybe feel. If you start feeling like your tummy's like a little bit, like you're like, it's too much, you need to dilute it a little more. You shouldn't taste it. You shouldn't get a stomach ache. Obviously, if you drank the shit straight, it's gonna make you very sick, could kill you. Don't do that. Duh. I get that there's people that do stupid stuff online, like the Tide Pod thing and the ice bucket challenge stuff. People ended up, I think, what, dead and paralyzed from that ice bucket challenge? The fuck, man. So that I would do when I felt it coming on. You know, when you get achy or when you're like, this is a cold, when you start getting the scratchy throat. It's a cold. When you start getting the achy yuckies, That's the flu. It doesn't matter because the stuff that we just talked about is antiviral, antibacterial, antimicrobial. That's why it works for like a dewormer. I know there's a lot of stuff that's good, but this specific stuff is why they have .gov studies. I'll show you. If you just do a search for, okay, .gov, breast milk, preemie, and then H2, you're gonna get this result. Okay, are you seeing this with me, please? This is why I stay on top of the research. Does your doctor know about this? No. You have to get this stuff into your stomach. It just doesn't only benefit babies. Look at this, is 2005. What they tried to figure out in this government study here from 2018 is how to get it into the preemie's gut when they're unable to suckle. And extracting it from the colostrum and all that, it's a process, and it's so delicate and fragile it ends up killing the H2O2. Look, decreased levels in milk disrupt the gut microbiome and lead to abnormal metabolite production, including D-glucaric acid. So, do you know where else this is found in nature? The water that's in fruits and vegetables. Love juices like manjis, ladies, manjis. They're like, what's manjis? What's manjis? You know, love juices. Where else is it found? I want to say rainwater, but it's been a long time since I researched that. So this is why I say that diluted 3% mixed with whatever you're drinking creates this. Decreased levels gives you an immune system issue, suppression. You need this stuff not to be suppressed. You need this stuff. You need your immune system to be working well. Look at how easy it is. Okay? I'm going to show you what I do. I'm not telling you to do this. I never get sick anymore. My kids are never sick. Have you ever seen me sick? No. No. I used to get sick. Oh, God, I was always sick. I think I was walking around pneumonia a lot of the time. I have big bottles of this, but I also have this little bottle that I keep around. I have a brown bottle in a sprayer, and I'll mist over the top of my plants when I do their rainwater, just straight water, and then this brown bottle stuff together. I also use the brown bottle stuff just to soften the salt and pepper in my hair. And then this stuff, that was 3 little squirts. I've measured. Now watch. I'm just going to let it sit in my mouth for a minute. Now watch. It's about a quarter, almost a quarter teaspoon. Right? So look at what a small amount it is. That ain't gonna kill you. Not only isn't it, it ain't gonna kill me. Not only is it not gonna kill me, I have a rock solid immune system now. I did get COVID before anybody knew what COVID was. I went to the ER. It was after a surgery, so I was suspected of having pneumonia. I was coughing up chunks of blood and stuff. It was bad. I couldn't really breathe very well. I was struggling, but I'm used to that because I've lived a life with very severe asthma until I didn't. The immune system, guys. Then staying very hydrated. If you don't want to have a bunch of allergies and stuff like that, you don't let stuff get built up in your water, in your extravascular fluid, in your sinuses. Staying drained, staying cleared, you need to stay hydrated. There has to constantly be a flow of water coming through you, and sometimes distilled water, because that's like a vacuum. It's a detox, but don't do it all the time because you need vitamins and minerals in your body. So if you're hydrated and you've got this immune system, you're golden. You're golden. Hi, Tiger. Yeah, so if you're eating natural plants and stuff like that, then you don't need to supplement. But here's the thing, people aren't eating that stuff and they're not growing their own. I mean, at the very least, you could just drink some human breast milk. But people are like, gross. But they'll drink pasteurized cow milk, which really is gross. Super gross. The molecular structure of the sugar in cow milk is called lactose. We don't have an enzyme in our bodies to digest lactose. But I've told you guys there are ways, there's a workaround because there's another thing you can eat, and that enzyme just so happens to digest lactose. Okay? I've told you what that is. You're going to have to go find it in my other videos. It's in my digital course too. Or stick around because I do talk about it. The other thing is that the molecular structure of human breast milk sugar is galactose. Human galactose, which is the same. Well, first of all, lactose and galactose are as far apart as they can be, as hard to digest as it can be for humans. And there's a bunch of different animals in between that would be easier for us to digest, like dog or cat. Dolphin milk. Have you ever had dolphin milk? So, what was I even fucking talking about? I'm still kind of sleepy. My digital course. It's a good course, you guys. I wrote the very first gluten-free guidebook on the market back in 2004. I published it. And it's been on the market in its different forms since then. It might still be in hard copy in some old edition. The current edition on Amazon is still very old. It's 10 years old now. And I just slapped the new information, I think, in the back of the book. So you read the front of the book and you go through the journey of like, fuck, what am I going to do? And then you get to the back of the book and read the updated version, the updated sections of like, okay, here's what I know now. Bam, 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 bam. And then you're like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Now I need to like totally rewrite the book from today because it's so much easier today. And it's not about being gluten-free. It's about being anti-inflamed. Bloat. Yuck. Bloat. Don't be bloated. Even if your face is like round and puffy and you don't know why, start doing this. This is lymphatic drainage. Right? You've got an eustachian tube right here that connects your sinuses to your throat so that all this shit can drain. If you do this for a week, you're going to see that your face isn't so puffy. Have you learned anything today? Has anybody learned anything valuable today? I hope so. I'm literally here to heal the world. You get lactose-free milk. Does anybody have, or do you remember as a child, or do you still like chocolate milk only? There's so many things that I've discovered that it's like people just don't understand. Like, why does everybody pee in the bathtub or water in general? What you want to? Why does everybody need to pee when you get in the bathtub? Now, I want to tell you that urine is antifungal, antimicrobial, antiviral urine. And what it does is it protects the environment around your private parts from fungus in the water, microbes, viruses. It protects your private parts. When you get into a lake or a body of water, pee in it. When a family of baboons gets into a hot spring, they all piss in that shit. Maybe not a hot spring, I don't know, but they do. I've done this research. It's been a while, but I've done it. Don't drink milk. Yeah. Unless it's raw and cold. Well, so many children, if you have a child that you've ever known, or if you yourself only would drink chocolate milk, I was that kid. At school, I never picked the white milk. I always picked chocolate milk. And why was that our fucking choice? Milk. Ugh, gross. Drinking milk on purpose. Now, this is different. So, if you know a child who only will drink chocolate milk, it's because they're lactose intolerant. And their body just naturally knows that chocolate milk is good because that cocoa enzyme digests the lactose. Yes, it does. You heard me and I'm not going to repeat it, but you can rewind. That's right. So that's the truth, and that's why if you have like fungus feet, like David has those yucky fungus yellow toenails, you just pee on them in the shower, or just pee on them. Let that urine sink into your fucking nasty toenails, David. And that gets rid of the fungus, because urine fresh out of the twat is antifungal. Glad you stopped by, David. Are you confused? You're talking about yourself in third person. That's cute, honey. Lots of people do that. It's interesting. So everybody, David says that he is confused AF. Cowboy, how are you, honey? Welcome. How did your surgery? Oh, you're done with surgery. How's it going? What the fuck? Why aren't you on? I don't know. Give your Aunt Betty a kiss. Really, that's interesting. It seems like you'd want some sort of plant lipid like avocado or aloe vera or seaweed. Laying on the couch. That's good. Tell the truth, Punk 1989. Yeah. What now? Now we eat avocado. I think that is what now. Do you know this, you guys? Do you know how to tell if an avocado is perfectly ripe? Ammonia? Oh, yes. When you put ammonia on like a mosquito bite, it stops the stinging as well. That makes perfect sense. Oh, the nurse is going to irritate you. I bet she is, baby. So do you know how to tell when an avocado is ripe? Just visually. So what you do is you pop off the little stem, and if that color is the color that you want, that's what it is inside. That's the color. That's how you can tell. So when we peel this, you're going to see that's exactly correct. I believe I'm on a Starlink right now. I'm not completely positive though. Either way, it's jumping between the two. The solar generator is still running the Starlink out in my car. So I'm not really sure. Cowboy, you don't like avocados? Is it just because it makes you feel like a Californian? I had some coffee this morning because it's just like, you know, I'm like nonverbal. I am non-fucking verbal without coffee. I lived the first half of my life so far without coffee. Hold on, this page needs to update. 1 second. Sometimes it does that. You have a new nurse. That happens to me too, Cowboy. Especially with women. Men, a little bit. Because they're still they're trying, you know. But women, no, good for you. Yeah, coffee. But I'm gonna wait like an hour to have my coffee in the morning because like I can have decaf, but the calf, it's gonna have to wait because if you let the sleep inertia wear off before you drink your coffee, you don't have the crash and burn in the afternoon, and the next morning you don't need it. You won't get a headache, ever. You just need to wait. Don't have it first thing in the morning to wake up if you don't want to be a slave. Because if they really want to take over this country, they'll just cut off the coffee supply. And it'll be like rounding up fucking whatever. All they'll have to do is drive down the street. They'll just pull up the trains with open containers that says just free coffee, and we'll all be like, whatever, just give me the coffee. That's how. Hey, Amy, which one is that? And tell me why it's amazing, because I wanted to try that mushroom coffee. Part of the videos that I want to make are foraging videos. And there's a lot of turkey tail and stuff like that out there, but you have to be careful not to mistake it for lookalikes, poisonous lookalikes. Everyday dose. Fwadi, hello. Uh-oh. I need to get out in the world today. So I've got the Starlink, the generator. I'll take a solar panel. Sleep like the dead. Nice. Huh. Everyday dose. Plenty of water in the morning and live a life of selflessness, not attention-seeking mania. Well, David, that's good. Make sure you're getting your electrolytes with your water. That's good, but I'm not gonna be able to eat the whole thing. But I might be able to eat some bonk chili chocolate. I have to plug my phone in. Chaga? What's that? What that is, cowboy? Okay, I'm gonna put it there with the rotting kiwi. I don't know. Well, there we go. Did y'all hear a mushroom? Did y'all hear about that rancher in California after the earthquake? Like all of his sheep and goats and everything fell off of his ranch that was on like a ravine or whatever. They fell off. They all fell into the fucking thing. Did you read about that? Or see it on the Tiki-Taki? Yeah. When they interviewed him, it was like all the sheep and everything fell into the thing, but the bulls didn't. And they asked him, like, well, did you ever figure out, what happened? He's like, I don't know. I mean, I asked the bull, and they asked the bull, like, Mr. Bull, tell us, why didn't you guys fall in the ravine like the cows and the sheep and the goats? And he's like, well, we bulls wobble, but we don't fall down. Okay. Ooh, chocolate. All right. Okay. So, what I learned was, I'm going to plug this in real quick, first of all. Oh, it's in my car. I'm not going to plug it in. So, what I learned was, the goal of a troll is to try to control the chat. Let that sink in. That's their one and only goal, is to try to control a live stream, a chat. A couple times a year, yeah, that's good. Buy it in bulk. That's good. Oh, it's already gone. What do you mean, new guy? Is this stream okay, or is it just in general? My hair is unruly. Is my stream glitching, or is it? I'm gonna get off soon anyway. You guys, if you ever want to see me again, make sure you subscribe and smash it until the bell is solid white. Solid white is the all bell. Oh, okay, good. Thank you. And then, if you want to tag along on the adventure, go over to the Patreon. Links are changing. The content's good. I'm always making it better all the time. I told you what I want to do and what my plans are a little bit. And so that means, okay, a little bit, whatever. If you want to know what's going on, you got to go over to the Patreon. 'cause I'm posting stuff over there once we get on the road, especially. Cannot let these YouTube weirdos know where I'm at. So that's what it is.